Today we're checking out Zed Zone. This is a new indie open-world zombie survival gem. A ridiculously good game for a solo dev. As always, VOD is going to be indexed as we're going to be digging in for a slow, long, and kind of careful playthrough. This is not a game to rush into. It looks like an action game, but the emphasis is kind of on slow, quiet survival. It's kind of like a combination of Project Zomboid and Zero Sievert, at least as I think of it. I mean, I'm oversimplifying right here, but yeah, it's a loot goblin stealth crafting survival game with a little bit of base building I've tried out. I'm about 3 hours in. The game is in early access, only $11.99 on Steam. I think as of this right this moment, it's like 15% off or something like that too. So right this moment, it's a very, very, very good deal, but probably not when I release the VOD. But still, $11.99, great. Deep lore, some sort of fungus has made people into zombies. We're going to be fighting like horrors, kind of that Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead type of enemy. Giant robots, maybe we'll see there in the game. And zombies who peel off into other zombies, vomiting hazmat zombies, bile stomach exploding zombies. It's a good time. There's going to be some traits. We're going to get started with the character. A lot of good character creation, a lot of good RPG elements. I've played a few hours, like I said, lots of content, but I am still learning. And the game is still very much in as the beta shows their early access. So expect some things to be wonky. Some of the game isn't still fully translated. We noticed there's a couple FPS drops, but the dev seems to be very open to feedback. Ridiculously good price. And I did buy my own copy because I just thought it looked really cool. I'm just disclosing that right there. So, you know. Anyway, let's get started with our character. I'm going to turn back on notifications. Did I get all that right or did I miss anything, chat? Let me know if I miss anything. I do have people backseating me here in case if I horribly mess up. We've had many horrible test runs. I guess we'll just start out again from normal. I'm going to play honestly, on the easy mode because I do find this game very hard, in my opinion, and oftentimes too the streamer blindness does afflict me when I am attempting to do something better. So we will do this as the YouTube run. This is going to be the YouTube run. Okay. Triple G. Also, thank you very much for the 300 bits. Sorry if anybody subbed. I think notifications are now back on. Cool. Map name YouTube. Now we will create a man. Here we go. There are quite a lot of positive and negative traits in this. So let's just go ahead and build out our character. We're basically going to build someone who does very well in gunplay because I think it's exciting. I guess we don't really need strength, though. Otherwise, I go for the balanced boy character. Yeah, we don't really need strength. We could do stamina because running is quite important here. But agility, I also believe, affects, aiming and firearms. So let's put a little bit into agility and stamina. Strength is at a minimum. Health is a little bit overrated, honestly, in my opinion. Okay. Other stats that we've got 10 remaining skill points. Let's get a little bit into HP regen, just because it's nice to have a little bit there. Regain speed by 20%. We want to have some, but we don't need a lot. Stamina regen. Lockpicking could be important. Stealth is honestly somewhat important here. And since I said I'm going to be going slow, I might as well. But let's also put a lot of points into firearm aiming because it is somewhat important. But firearm damage, too, is also pretty good, I believe. I mean, 50%. Actually, that is quite powerful. What does the aiming do, really, in terms of accuracy increases? Then let's take it off of this and let's put it all into just the damage. Let's max out our damage, and then we'll put a little bit more into aiming. Reload? Honestly, I think with the stamina points we've given ourselves, we can just run away, which is generally speaking the plan. HP regain, we'll just take a little bit of that, and I think that's pretty good for our character. We'll take traits. Weakness, we do want to be able to carry some things around, in my opinion. Can we eat zombies? Now, zombies, well, we'll see when we get into the game, but there is quite a lot of loot to be had, and everything can sort of be broken down. I'm not sure if there's any trait that allows me to eat zombies, but where is the thing that I wanted? Raw meat eater. Okay, this is very good because we can just kill a bear and then eat its meat. That is important because there are many bears in the game. Like, more than you would expect. Since it's probably going to be a while till we get onto the nicer, like, higher level stuff in the game, I'm going to take ADHD, slow reader, ugly, and autistic. Recoil phobia. Honestly, none of it's really going to affect my character. Bacterial sensitive, more prone to fever than normal. I don't want to take the things that make me vulnerable to, say, for example, exposure. And I don't think that these are necessarily the best one, but we just seem to find a lot of guns at the beginning of the game, so let's take these. Now we have -1 point. What do I not take? Backpacker is also... If we're going to be taking all of that, let's maybe take away pistol mastery, because the other weapons are probably going to help us more. And then let's also take... Yeah, we'll just get one more thing. We won't find it, but cold-blooded. I don't really fully understand the mood system, so I'm just going to take this because I don't want mood to get me down. You could start out with nothing on. That's an option. This looks like a happy man. There are quite a lot of characters, like outfits, but I find the faces to all look more or less the same. Can we take something else? This looks slightly less just happy and squished around. The police shirt could be interesting. Gives me kind of an Anton Chigurh vibe, you know, impersonating a police officer. Interesting, maybe adds to the plot. The plot thickens. Or we could be shirtless. Let's just be shirtless, like, no, that might actually negatively affect us. I changed my mind immediately. Hoodie, police shirt. Yeah, I'll take police shirt. Denim shorts. But wouldn't trousers be better for defending the legs? Let's do that, and I am quite pasty, so we will do that. Create character. Okay, we are now playing as... This is my current version of AA. We are a raw meat eating porter, ADHD, slow reader, ugly, autistic, shotgun mastery, revolver mastery, rifle mastery, and cold-blooded. Fear me. Start game. Here we go. There it is. Okay, so there's quite a lot of controls, and we probably will use them poorly. But there are a lot of stealth mechanics and things like that. We are going to stealth. Everyone in chat is oddly relating to our character. I, too, find this to be a relatable quest that we are undertaking. I will take the double-barreled shotgun because I think it's quite good. The fire axe could be good for chopping down trees and stuff, but there is a nice crafting system in this game, and we will explore it a little bit. Okay, so this isn't always that you can craft bows and arrows. Scavenge for weapons and equipment. There's a large laboratory to the east. Hint, hint. There may be something interesting on the computer. Okay, so we have crashed in a helicopter. No game has ever begun in this way before. But it is quite cool because you can search the people who have important stuff down here. I'm going to put the shotgun into my primary firearm spot, and then we will take the air rifle. This is very cool. We were using this quite a lot yesterday when we tried it out, so I will take that. Let's take a cape, because what better way to begin the apocalypse than by donning a cape? I now actually own a cape in my wardrobe among my other items. It is a Paradox Interactive cape that was given out at PDXCon. And yes, there were many people wearing capes at PDXCon. And I wore it last Halloween, and I'm proud of that for some reason. Okay, so with cape on back, we have multiple items for our torso. Trouser, head, backpack, others flashlight. We do have a flashlight, so I can equip that. Let's drag the batteries over to put them in. Very immersive, kind of a Neo Scavenger-ish vibe there. We can press L to turn on the flashlight. I thought it was F. Does look quite nice. All the animations in this game, fantastic and amazing. Okay. So we have the crash site. Do I have the notes on me?
Twitch and YouTube streams.
Oh, hey, thank you, Ikineko. Yeah, the YouTube stream we did the other day, honestly, I'm planning on going back because I liked it. I think they have very good streaming now. But yeah, we'll be continuing here on Twitch as far as I can see into the near future. Famous last words. Access QZ by a helicopter. Laboratory and evacuation of Class A experts. Okay, so basically, I suppose we were trying to get to the lab. I know some of the deep lore at play here. The main thing to be known is that basically this is a fungus zombie virus. I think this is this 3 copies of really exactly the same thing? Biotech Corporation. Team members, Biotech Corporation. Team members exposed. Wow, these are 3 copies of exactly the same note. Small backup vessel available for evacuation on the East Coast. So we are in a coastal region. Yeah, that's literally 3 copies of the same. Okay, goodbye 2 of the notes. Now we have the old water bottle. We have a couple of needs: HP, stamina, satiety, aka food and hydration. We have some water on us. We didn't leave home without packing lunch. Here we go. Now, this is a different kind of building. We didn't have this the last time. It may seem like I'm going very slow. I am slow. However, it is kind of important to go slow in this game because, honestly, cloth head. Okay, here we go. A little bit more clothing for my head. Good. Now I look like just an absolute tool. Riot suit on the torso. Thermal 55. Oh, so not only does it give us some defense, but it also helps our temperature somehow. We can stack up clothing. You've never worn triple pairs of pants to work in case if you pooped yourself at work? I used to do this. Obviously not in case if I pooped myself because I've never done that. But pun intended. No, because it was very cold. You ever do that? You just wear flannel pants underneath your dress pants. Glass bottle. Okay, these look basic. Some of the things that we'll find that look just absolutely useless are somewhat useful to us. A couple of them that I know that I'm looking for. Okay, a little bit of ammunition. If I pass something up, please do let me know, because I don't know all of the things I'm looking for. But one that I know, for example, is like an iron tube. We found some copper tubes the last time, and they were useful. We will take that water bottle in case if we happen to find a better way of filtering our water, though it does require some stuff. What we want to find is a big department store. So we have a Nintendo Switch, essentially, for navigation, the way that the cool kids get around. We have some sort of Walmart type of deal over here. We may go to that, but we should probably continue. Well, let's go to the Walmart area first, and then I'll go find out what this icon is. Now, there are stores, there's cars, there's all kinds of things about the wasteland, and there is quite a lot to do in this game. But let's kind of go real slow like. Okay, did I totally miss this as well? No, there's nothing in there. You wear quad pants? Honestly? Ooh, another one. I didn't even see that. 9x19. What takes... Oh, great. We just found a lot more ammunition. Let's go ahead and reload all of our guns, too, because reloading does take a little while in this game. So I've got 35 shotgun shells. We've got our Ataman M2R air rifle. Do we also have a scope that we can attach to this, I want to say? Laser sight. Yes, indeed. Yea, verily we do. Are we able to do this here? Modify. I don't believe that this can take a laser sight, but I think that this one can take a laser sight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, non-replaceable. That's already on it. Never mind. Oh, no, it wasn't already on it. Okay, so yeah, we're putting a laser sight on that. Very cool, very cool. Now we have a laser sight on our air rifle. Let's go ahead and re-equip these. This is a survival shotgun. Now, these do... Chat, do they have... They do have durability, so I'll keep this on me, although I find this shotgun to be very useless because it takes only one round in the chamber, and that is quite a major disadvantage here. Okay, so we have our revolver, we have this, we have that. Are we... I don't believe we are over encumbered. The only thing that I can't see is the encumberment here because I can't see these numbers due to sort. Oh, the sort feature is quite useful. I have not seen that yet, though. Okay, so one of the cooler things that we've got in this game is what basically amounts to the VATS system from Fallout 3 or Fallout 4, whatever Fallout you played. Whichever Fallout is most dear to you in your heart. We have some rocks. I'm going to grab this rock. Sometimes it's hard to find a rock. Or is it a pain to get a rock? Okay, here, yeah, so we got a slight minor FPS drop there. Occasionally, we're going to see that for now. Doesn't really bother me. I think that the game is extremely beautiful. Okay, I wasn't in stealth mode. I've noticed that oh, whoops. Oh, darn. I had to fix my cursor. All right, now they're after me. What do we have the most ammunition in? Or we could just leave them alone. Or we could use melee. But let's do a little bit of combat right here. Okay, now the zombies do have body parts you can hit. So this one has headgear, so we don't really want to aim for his head. I'm pretty sure we're better off... Oh, that was very fast. I was going to say aiming for the chest. And another one there. I've gotten better at this slightly. A little bit of a Thunder Tier 1 thing we've got going on here, aiming. And I'm sure I'm making it look easier than it is. Now we can pick these up. Now we can pick up the shells themselves, too. Honestly, maybe that's easy. Can be reloaded to make ammo. We could do that. I haven't really gotten much into the bullets. Yeah, why not? In case if we get up to it, I doubt we will. But yeah, you can basically take everything apart. No slaughter. We can't dismember right now. Is it because we don't have the axe? I'm not honestly sure about that, but let's go ahead and just search these ones. Grindstone,
Hey,
I believe we could have used that for something. A little bit of crafting. Hey, Batatas Mark, thank you very much for the sub. Do appreciate that. Hey. A shoe. Could we have on multiple shoes? Unfortunately, we can't have on multiple pairs of shoes. Honestly, this one was of cloth. Is this one of decent durability? No storage space. Subtly putting some things into one's shoe. Not a bad idea. Gas mask we haven't gotten yet, but that looks kind of cool. Integrated battery, 19-volt battery. There's quite a lot of loot on the zombies. I didn't realize. Okay, now we're going to die of exposure, unfortunately. Let's take the hammer, because I don't know, that might be useful later on. Now, there are a lot of tools in the world. I didn't expect them to have quite this much. A school bag, probably not as good as what we have. This is capacity 10. This is only 8. Ooh, first aid kit. Wow, they do have a lot of loot on them. I really didn't look enough into the zombie loot the last time. Shame on me. Good, there we go. First aid kit, too. We're on a roll. Okay, so I want to get to this computer area first, because I want to unlock the VAT system in this game. If you haven't noticed, it's an action shooting kind of game, but there is a way to basically pause time and enter VAT's RPG shooting mode the same way that we had more or less in Fallout 3. So if we can get to the computer lab, we can unlock that, because there is leveling up, which you do through, like, vials of, like, serums and stuff like that. Was he going to throw up on me? Now, I don't want to draw a train. I don't want to draw attention either, but I also don't want to waste bullets here. Oh my god, that is one of the bigger ones that has a lot of them spawning on it. Maybe I will get into a fight. I kind of want to show you what this thing looks like. Okay, if I were trying to play the game well right here, I would not fight this fight, but I want you to at least see what this thing does, because this is a showcase of a video game. See, he divides off into more people. Honestly, a rather cool enemy. Can we hop the fence here? Yeah, there we go. Fence hopping. I'm edgy. I'm very edgy. Alright, but now I am going to run very far away. Take back out my Nintendo Switch. And then this is a rather unusual lab placement. It seems like a rather large complex we have happened upon. This was not true of the last ones. What is in some of these things? I don't believe that we got quite as large and expansive an area here. Okay, another revolver, Pathfinder revolver. I'm probably not going to be as good as our... If I had a chance to check, I would. Although you can't pause in the game. Okay, yeah, there's another guy there. I'm just trying to be very nonchalant. Ooh, this isn't working out at all. I guess I am going to have to play defense here. Might not be bad because I know what's coming with the next event that we're about to activate in the game. Okay, I did take a little bit of health damage right there. 117 out of 120. I don't believe I have any kind of poison effect on me. There are some enemies that inflict that type of thing, though. I think. Oh, God, they keep showing up at the door. All right, it's fine. At least I'm kind of kiting them. Like, you know, peeling them off one by one. This is an awkward angle. Okay, I'm hearing them, but I'm not seeing them. But I do want to advance in the game, so I'm just going to continue. I'm passing up a lot of stuff, but this is a very cool cinematic event, and it is more game. Got out my laser sight. Very cool, very cool. Let's charge it. Oh, God, here we got another hazmat zombie. How do I tell you to stop charging? Here we go, okay. Very quiet. Honestly, not a bad gun just for the stealth. We always seem to spawn in with... Oh, another one. Okay, whoops, we have to reload as well as charge it. Nice, okay. Cool. We do need to keep charging this gun. There's quite an involved system with every single gun. Liking that. Very, like, kind of satisfying, more or less the way that you would play with guns in, I don't know, say, for example, Britta's gun mod in Project Zomboid, which is a very cool and involved gun mod, in my opinion. Okay, to the computer. When I mentioned a Nintendo Switch, it's not an advertisement. Oh no, I love the Switch. Yeah, it's not a Switch. I'm of course being facetious. This is not really a Nintendo Switch. Nor does it really look like a Nintendo Switch. I just happen to think that everything looks like a Nintendo Switch. It's because I love Nintendo. Oh, man, there's so much loot. We got a very cool spawn in this run. Ammo case. There does seem to be quite a lot of ammo in this game. Okay, 7.62 magazine. We don't have anything that takes 7.62. No, obviously not that. Not that. This doesn't. This is 25 cal. Okay, so no, absolutely nothing. Never mind. This is one of those awkward situations where we need to lift these things out of the way. Now... We're going to have to fight a whole wave of zombies. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to reveal the secret now. But we can either run away or fight. If I fight, I will die. Because there are quite a lot of them. So I need to be real careful, boy. But I'm going to turn around. Can I get behind this wall here? No, it seems apparent that I cannot. I think that the entrance is over. Is it there? Man, this place is going to be swarming with zombies in a moment. Now, you can sleep. But should we? I think it might just be related to the light. Let's just keep deking it out in the night. Go around the lab. This is going to be a rather involved escape, too, now that I'm seeing it. Okay, yeah, there's only one entrance/exit to this place, I believe, and we're going to have to go very far around. This is going to be a bad escape. Because I happen to know... from our playtesting that we have to leave as well. So let's just search everything, get as many materials as we can. Magnum rifle magazine. Okay, cool. Could be useful, could be useful. Transport package, no. Hey, Punky the Alien, thank you very much for the raid. Hope you guys had a good stream. Heard good things about this game. Honestly, liking it. Select lockpick. So we could do lockpick. Or we could do crowbar. I'm not too worried about making noise because I think we've already... Just turning up my volume slightly. I think we've already taken out all of the zombies in the area. But my god, this is going to be a really bad escape. Okay, I'm going to turn on my flashlight here. Oh, why didn't I do that 5 minutes ago? I'm going to gather some of the things in this lab just because... Like I said, it is going to get bad. I don't think I'm going to take the bow and arrow lifestyle up for at least a little while. I mean, as exciting as it might be. Ooh, holographic sight. Very, very cool. Can we equip that to anything? Modify weapon. Hey, Jabbo, how are you? Thank you very much for the 2 months. Actually, it's 3. It says here that it's 3. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Holographic sight. I can't really see it. I guess it's just on the gun. Probably improves your accuracy slightly. Okay, but we are getting some kind of primitive toolware here. We might as well see that. What's that? Head off to sleep. Use me as background as. Feel free. The stone hammer... Honestly, the stone axe, we were spending a little bit of time trying to craft. Probably not the most useful thing to put into my inventory, but what have I got to lose? I don't have much else. Okay, 9mm long barrel. I wonder if this can be converted into just a metal pipe. I'm going to take it on the off chance that it can. That looks like a... What is that, a glaive? Oh, no, there's a machete in there. Can the iron axe be equipped here? No, it can't. I'm not really into the melee, so I'm just going to leave that. I think if we get into melee combo, we gonna die. So I'm going to leave that. A little bit more looting. I'm going to be a bit obnoxious here. Let's just take care of all of our needs. Hydration is also down. We don't want to let that down too much. So let's go ahead and take a swig of the water. Would this improve my... Yes, this would improve my satiety as well. I know how to say satiety. Of course I do, unless if I'm saying it wrong. There's a lot of words I mispronounce. Oftentimes people will correct me in the VODs. I'm very upset people. Big sip. I like that when games let you get more granular. Big sip, small sip. My thirst is gone. I guess the satiety we will leave there. As is. Painkillers? Just take them. Why not? Oh, that was noisy. Bandages. We don't have any bandages yet, so that is also quite useful. And is there anything else? Are these just... It looks like there's rifle scopes on here. Oh, no, those are just destroyed parts of the container. All right, I'm going to trigger the event that's going to have us running, so get ready. I mean, I could loot here all day, but you came here to see some of the action. Oh, there is quite good loot here, actually. Actually? 2, 3, 4, and... Nope, I guess that's it. Okay, gaming. Take me to the computer. Now, I can't pause time, so I'm going to be in a rush here. Did I leave anything important? I think that was pretty much it. There's probably something I missed. Oh, well... Oh, is that one more thing there? CTR extended stock. Oh, like a... Oh, I haven't really found this, though. Let's just leave it. Full auto is not going to be our best thing. Okay, we're entering the mainframe. We're going to understand the deep lore. Study on pathogenic spore propagation. Deep lore of this game. Through research, it was found that the pathogenic spores are a mutated strain of the fungus of the Cordyceps militaris, Latin. The diameter of the spores is only 10 microns, mainly spread through the air, food, and water sources. When the spores began to spread, is still unclear, but spores were found in vacuum-packed food packaged in May. Deep lore. Fungus was spread among potato chips, as I interpret it. This caused everyone to be a zombie. Fear vacuum-sealed foods. Maybe not necessarily that amazing. Based on speculation, it should be before May. After August, the temperature changed and the fragments began to grow. During this time, the fragments may have already spread widely from the few cases currently in contact. It is speculated that a large-scale outbreak made long, and lo and behold, the zombie apocalypse. At least here on this island that we're located. Enter system. User log, I believe that is the main thing. And there was this, which tells us basically nothing. Let's go back to the main page. Enter system. Okay, now we're going to go ahead into our inventory and take the malfunctioning CAS computer system. Now, this is the thing that's going to give me VATS, basically. But why don't you just see what happens when I do this? We need to use this on the computer. Enter system. Hardware debug, repair CAS system core components, confirm, and okay. Yeah, everything is bad now. I guess I should... Oh, where was the exit again? Oh, damn, was it on this side? Yeah, okay, it was on this side. Help. Oh, they just spawn inside of the lab. Yeah, there are quite a lot in there. Can I just go back to show you how many spawned in? It is quite a lot of them, and there's a boomer out there. Or what appears to be something like a boomer. I don't know if enemies are attracted to this noise from outside, though, but I am running because there's quite a lot. I may get trapped here, so I'm just going to run. Oh no, my AT-AT is gone. Oh my god, look, there's something in the back, though. Oh, Jesus. I just got vomited on. Unexpected. Let's turn off the flashlight. It's day again. Was that honestly my whole escape? Okay, maybe it wasn't as scary as I said it was. Although I really messed that up the other day when I played it. And I prefer to play games too cautiously rather than not cautiously enough and then ruin the whole VOD. When did he die? You know. I'm really liking this precise aiming system. Very cool. Isn't it great when I actually play a game decently well? Unlike usual. Skill tree, we're going to go in and we're going to unlock the CAS Combat Assist system. Do we have the... I can't remember what VAT stood for. So CAS Computer System, we can start to equip this. So let's equip this onto ya boy. We won't put that on the ground. Oh, we can't. Experimental device. Provides aiming assistance to the user, increases hit range and damage. You are going to love this thing. It's very cool. Very cool. But I need to go into my skill tree first. Let's enable it. We have to unlock this skill for what is the... I believe it's the blue dose that we took. Yeah, so we use these doses. Kind of getting a Resident Evil vibe from this. I like it. In order to upgrade our skills. So I have not found any of these throughout the world. I suppose that's how we're unlocking skills. Is it by kind of loot goblining? The look of Vault Tech Assisted Targeting System. Yes, so via Fallout. Thank you very much, Leaf Kinds. I forgot that acronym. But yes, I do very much like that. Provides user with powerful aiming assistance capabilities through ballistic calculation. 80% increased damage on hit. Very, very cool thing. I'm going to show you how this works. Let's unlock the skill. We will also unlock improve the charge speed of the CIS and battery life by 30%. I suppose we'll just unlock these things because I think that they're quite cool. Okay, there we go. Unlock skill. Confirm. I just unlocked the whole tree the last time. I think it's cool, so I kind of want to use it because I think it's more fun to play the game like an RPG when we can. I keep switching around between weapons too. Shooting accuracy of firearms by 10%. The fire rate isn't really going to help me. Let's just do it because then it'll make it last longer and be cooler. Increase the damage of it to 140%. So we're just totally powering up our CAS system. Very fun. We might as well do our other skills right now too. Melee damage, attack rate of melee weapons, stamina cost of melee attacks, durability of melee weapons. So this is all totally melee. We don't have a grappling hook, I don't believe. So throwing javelins, that's quite cool. But we don't really have anything. These are our red doses, I believe. Yeah, red dose, so we just won't really even do anything with that. Increases stamina by 10 points. This is our green dose. And then what are these? Unlocking this, stone hammer, stone axe. These are for our... Oh, we actually have to pay with tools. I did not realize this. Okay, this is a different skill tree then. Okay, so then green is just for physical, so what do we want? Stamina recovery rate would be quite good. Stamina cost by 10 when sprinting. Increase sprint speed. The roll distance we haven't rolled yet, but short bullet time. So there is quite a lot that will make us significantly better in combat. HP recovery speed. Let's do a little bit more on HP recovery speed, I think. And then we'll also do... what else do we want to do with that? Hang on a second. Well, let's just see how quickly we run out of stamina. What do you think? Stamina cost reduction by 10% while running, or increase sprint speed. I guess let's take the recovery rate. That way we can start sprinting again faster. That gives us a lot more sustain, in my humble opinion. Because, hey, coming out from the YouTube stream. Hey, thanks for coming out to the YouTube stream. Do appreciate that. Honestly, like I said, I'm gonna be streaming a little bit on YouTube and a little bit of Twitch. I was surprised by how much I liked the YouTube stuff. Does this game have co-op? I don't think so. As far as I know, I don't believe that there was... I haven't read over the full plan yet. It seems like it would be cool if there was, though, don't you think? Okay, my satiety. What did we say we were going to do next? So we escaped from the horrible place. We leveled up our character, and we still have not gone into the VATS system. Sorry, the CAS system yet. Let's see if we can find a zombie. I just want to use it as an example. For example. I'm just going to go with the laser sight here because it makes me feel cool. Not that I think that this is good practice, but yeah, V. Do we have it on? Oh, no, we haven't put it on as our skill. Let's go ahead and equip our CAS. Oh, green eyeball. Very cool. So we are now basically in... It's like VATS. We can target a body part. So these guys have no head armor. I'm just going to do this because this is quite quiet. But we can queue orders. Can we do it on multiple enemies too? Oh, very cool. Very cool. We can target multiple enemies, and the game enters this really neat animation, and then we can... That is very cool. I think it's cool. I personally think it's one of the cooler parts of this game, because I very much like that feature in Fallout 3. Because it took an FPS and it made it into an RPG. Who would have thought that that could have happened prior to then? Personally, I think that's kind of cool. We've got the coloration, kind of like New Vegas. Let's get the character outline going on. Did we have that in Zero Sievert? I don't know, but I'm very much liking this whole generation. Or, I don't know, it feels like we've got their little FPS drop right there. But still, the FPS drops, I'm not finding them invasive or anything like that. They don't happen consistently. So, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. Though I haven't seen when it really flares up. It just seems to happen kind of randomly. Like, is it when there's a lot of enemies on screen? I personally have not noticed that, so I'm trying to figure out what's causing that. I don't think it's due to my computer, but it's a possibility. So I don't want to, say it as the be-all and end-all. Here we go. Okay, we are through. Who is that coming at me very fast? Now, there are just random fires in the environment in this game, too, and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and go stealth mode. I don't think that they... Is that guy actually even able to see me? Or is he just wandering around like a dingus? Yeah, I think he's just being a dingus. We're going to what is essentially Walmart. Honestly, like pre-apocalypse Walmart. Very similar. I enter Walmart in a flight or fight state of fear whenever I go in. I'm going to see some things. You've been in there, Oh, I didn't know that this would... this is a surprise. I am running away. Were there really that many that heard it? One thing I would kind of like, just because the view system is very much like Project Zomboid, it would be nice if you could pan to see a farther area. I'm not sure if I can get rid of this heads-up display, too. I like the kind of RPG feel when we're playing an action RPG, essentially. Although it would be nice to move that. Is there a way to do that? Can anyone see that? Walmart is a PvP zone IRL. Yeah, basically. Pretty much that. Pretty much hit the nail right on the head there. It's time for some spam. This will improve my also my stamina. Not that I really needed it. Oh, it works gradually over time. Kind of reminding me of the hunger mechanic in CDDA. You know how you actually have a feeling of how much food is in your belly? Like, don't you still feel hungry even after you've eaten in CDDA? It's been a minute since I played CDDA, but man, honestly, I should play it again. The thing is, there's just so many games nowadays. I haven't even had the time. I have some games that I've just been waiting years to come back to, but it keeps getting better, believe it or not. Okay, a copper tube. This is something that for some reason I might end up needing. We're going to stay in this Walmart for a few minutes, for example, and then we're going to go back out when I am less afraid, and then we'll begin undertaking some of the crafting systems, but not until we get a little bit of food. Look at how much food is in this Walmart. I mean, it's not a Walmart, but I'm making an analogy. You understand. The main thing I'm looking for right here, I believe, is rope and iron tube. So it's a little hard for me to spot exactly what's what on the shelf. Is that an iron tube in the slightly more gray coloration? I wish to say that it is. Oh my god. How does that saying go? Home is like an iron tube. We're home, guys. Home is like an iron wire, except I don't know what I need for that. We do need cloth as well, so we're going to have to spot some of this stuff. I am just honestly afraid because it's night. Maybe we should go back out. Let's turn off our flashlight. Head back out, kill some zombies. We'll do a little bit of the crafting, and then we'll see where we get from there. Look, bullets just on a shelf. There we go. Nice. We're back. I know when I'm back. At the department store. Oh, what is that, too? Man, there really is a lot of loot in these places in this game. Gotta say that I kind of feel spoiled. Oh, whoops, that wasn't bullets. That was a AAA battery. Never mind. Honestly, you could have fooled me. And let's see if we can get just a little bit more armor. Is this something from my head? They have broken something down. They can do that, and it appears as if they just did. I wish to enter vats, but I need to do it down the aisles. This is actually rather scary. Okay, CAS, I mean. No. Okay, CAS. Enter. I have so many action points, although where is the battery for my CAS power? I guess that's just for now, but we went back up to full power, right? Boom. Very cool animations in this game. I gotta say, that might be adding to the immersion a lot. I haven't tried it on a laptop, but this really strikes me as a game I would have greatly enjoyed playing on a laptop. Wait a minute. I just got to reload. Okay, I thought I had to recharge the air for a second. Way back when in the day, I used to play a lot of Steam games on laptop, so I really do have a kind of an appreciation for a game that can be played on a laptop, but I honestly am not sure. Maybe it needs to be a very good laptop. I don't know. Whoops, drop. I'm going to read that. Whoops, drop now again. Glad I bought myself this birthday present, a reliable Ruger rifle. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they've got a note that says what they've got on them, too. Honestly, as for the Ruger, let's just throw it on the ground and see if we can spot it there. It's a little hard for me to see it. Okay, but I'm going to put on a second hat from this shelf, believe it or not. Cloth head. We should be able to probably rip some of this stuff up, too, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Now we have too much stuff, the awkward problem. Oh, no. Let's sort again so that we can hopefully get it in some semblance of order, and we don't really need all of that. Let's have a bit of cola as well. Time for enjoyment. Oh, is it Steam Deck verified? Is it? This seems like the type of game that... Is it on the Steam Deck? I have not honestly checked because my buddy has a Steam Deck. I'm still waiting because I always feel like that they keep coming out with the next one and the next one and the next one. Kind of like when they did VR and there were like 4 renditions of the VR and it looks cool, but I'm always afraid when I buy VR that they'll come out with an even better one. I have hypothermia. That is not too particularly good. Let's go ahead and take care of that because I don't want to die of exposure. My inventory is full. Can we sort again? Put all of that down. Where is my hypothermia stat? 95.5 degrees. Okay, so I guess that we are well beneath body temperature here. Okay, panicking now. Panic mode activated. Replace the cloth on my head. Thermal 0%. Isn't my thermal at least somewhat okay? Maybe we can get some from the corpses. Let's hang on. Let's just search really quick. No, this one doesn't have any trousers on. Otherwise, we are going to have to turn to crafting and make a campfire. To build a fire, wood and rock. Okay, so let's go outside and build a campfire then. Let's take out another gun. Although it will be louder. Maybe we'll just stick to this at night, and then later on, when I am really panicking, I will take out the shotgun. Okay, so let's get on to the crafting and survival and construction and stuff. Because right now, although I have a lot of issues. I already had a lot of issues to begin with. Let's start just sorting them out one by one. We have a stone hammer, but we are going to have to holster. You can shoot the trees. What am I really using? I hear a clanging against the tree. Although, yeah, I mean, I'm getting that kind of Half-Life sound effect, you know, with the crowbar. Oh, this one has bark on it. That's interesting. Now, we should basically be able to punch the tree until it gives us wood. Until it just caves in, feels bad about itself, and we bully the tree into giving us wood. There we go. It's given us 1 piece of wood. Wood stick. I think we need 4. Eventually, we'll be able to craft a stone axe. Do we have enough for a stone axe yet? Hang on a second. I just got to get into my crafting. No. Stone axe, we need... What do we need to craft the stone axe? We need 1 wood, 3 rock, and 1 rope. Okay, so I do... Do I have the rock? I don't believe I do yet, so let's go ahead and... Wood, stick, wood, bark. Okay, yeah, just back to hitting the tree. Would shooting the tree work better? Honestly, I think we're just... This is more like how I imagine. You know how in Minecraft it's so convenient to punch a tree? Like the trees are just... They're waiting for people to get wood yield out of them. I imagine that this is something more akin to the experience, aside from all the bleeding and broken knuckles, that I personally would experience as the underdog taking down a tree. So, realism. Okay, wood stick. We got so much. It was going so much better yesterday for us. My stamina is lowering by so much.
To my favorite YouTuber, philosophical guide and creator, I'd still eat without a table with only a minor break. Thank you for all the entertainment. It's been great watching your channel grow these past 3 years.
Hey, Property Baron, thank you very much for the 12 months and the very kind words. I do appreciate it. Hope you've been enjoying the videos. Okay, good. That was enough of a distraction for me to ignore the pain in my head as I got these 4 measly pieces of wood. Jesus. Okay, campfire. What even happens after this, I do not know. I have not even gotten to the point of lighting a fire, so we will have to figure that out for ourselves. We need to go find some stone, though. Stone. Oh, why am I sprinting around? I do have food. I might as well eat some of it. Let's at least keep up our spirits just by eating more food than we're supposed to, but it seems as though we have a lot of it. Let's use it. Okay, I seem to be stuck in place when I'm eating, so it's good that I'm doing that now while I'm safe. We don't have that Project Zomboid kind of deal where we're, like, eating an entire ham while we're running away from several massive dangers. Okay, fire. Actually, we have a pre-existing fire. I do know that the environment effects light up here, so let's go ahead and just take these guys down. I'm not even going to build a fire. I'm just going to walk up to an open fire like a crazy person. We're going to go ahead and shoot these torsos, and then, God, what do I even do with this thing? I'm going to take out the base. And let's just find out what happens here. So 1, 2... Oh, no, I didn't take down the first one, so now I'm going to be walking closer to the second one. Jesus, this didn't go very well at all. Okay, now I'm splitting off more enemies in slow motion as they run toward me. Not good. Time to take out the shotgun and just start firing at will. Why did it have to have only double barrel? And it had to happen at night. But yeah, now we're starting to get more of the action-y components of the game without being very bad at it. At least I mean, I am bad at it, but at least I somewhat planned for the fight so that I don't poop myself as much as I normally would have during the fight. This is the reason, once again, why it is always useful to have multiple pairs of pants equipped to oneself at work when your boss really chews you out. I mean, honestly, I'm not shaming you for it. I'm saying, yeah, it's a valid strategy. When you go to work, at least come prepared. Know your own weaknesses, you know? Maybe then you won't have to bathe in your own tears when you get home. Oh my god. Now the thing that I do struggle with a little bit here is that it seems as though, like, if I shoot him from below, I'm just south of him. Is it when I'm north of him that I'm deemed to shoot at his head? Maybe that's how the enemy hitboxes work. Maybe this 2D sprite truly is his real body. Now, there's a lot of crap on the ground here, but I need that fire because I am cold. Is the fire still raging? And how do I even see my body temperature? I don't want to get too close, but I'm just going to have to figure this out, honestly, on my own right here. Is it here? Is this some sort of Garmin technology? Oh, God, another one. Oh, no, he, too, has on the metal head. Hang on a moment. Boom. Execute enter. Yeah, it does seem to be charging up as time passes. And you don't waste... Or maybe you do waste power if you don't do it. Okay. Heat time. Very cool thing, very cool thing. I'm going to go back inside in case if the environment is making me colder. It does seem that we have stopped shivering insanely, so I'm just going to leave that as is. Let's get inside. We've got our vitals here. However, that being said, we did take some plant fibers. We found a bush, and we smushed the bush. And now we're going to go ahead and do some crafting. I figure we might as well get some basic tools. We found a stone hammer before. Yeah, see, like, not everything has been translated, but it is what it is. We've got rope, and we can take our plant fibers, and look, amazing. So we can go ahead and make some plant fibers. Oh, we do actually need some time, so let's do this. Very cool. I like how this game does things in real time. You gotta stay with the action. You can't just pause everything. Okay, let's take back the rope into our inventory, and then we can go ahead and we have the stone hammer. So let's go ahead and make a stone axe. We've got that. Where are our rocks? We do need to put them into the crafting area here. Where are my rocks? There are my rocks. A little bit hard to see, honestly, but... Okay, we'll add that to the queue. Craft. And amazing, now we have a stone axe. Wow. Unfortunately, there is no... Is there a fast way to just... Okay, that can be done. And yeah, we can rotate items Resident Evil style too, so that's quite good. I might need some better way of storing things. I probably should have taken the better backpacker trait, but I'm going to need to be very careful with this. And it is now just occurring to me that I have a regular hammer, and I totally don't even need the stone hammer, right? This thing has great durability. Ah, very sad. Is there a way to just dismantle this thing? I do not know. I'm just going to leave that as is. Let's go ahead and take these things back into our inventory. Amazing, amazing. Okay, and now we have a stone axe, and what a pain that would be to use. 3 months' wages. Schwaz88, thank you very much for the 8 months. Oh, sorry, 3 months. Man, letters are starting to just connect themselves together. I do truly hope that you find another job. That is a concern. Not gonna lie. What country are you living in? Oh, a pick too. Oh man, we could have used a pick for those rocks. I feel so dumb. I couldn't see that in the dark of the night. Alright, well let's get the pick anyway, because that would be useful for future endeavors. Let's put this over here. I really like the kind of settled Resident Evil / Neo Scavenger. I guess it came first in Resident Evil. Though what was that inventory system in originally? It's got to be from something else. Okay, so let's go ahead outside again, and we're just going to chop trees like a jolly man. There we go. Now my life is slightly less awful. I haven't seen any, like, environmental regrowth or anything like that, but it would be neat. Have I returned after a year? Hey, hi Elite, how are you doing? I remember you well. How's it going? Thanks for coming out to the stream again. Can measure in inches. Oh man, now with all the American unit. Okay, I guess I were very tired. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have tried to cut down an entire tree. My inventory filled with... Oh, the durability went to 0. Okay, so probably not my best idea, maybe. Oh, this is a very convenient way of collecting items, though. Yes, I will take that. What is this, bark? Yeah, it says so right there. I'm walking here. Man, I'm getting a real Neo Scavenger vibe. I love that. Man, it's like the Neo Scavenger I never had. I'm going to put down this water bottle too. Some things just seem not valuable to me now. Honestly, the stone hammer, what is this good for? Breaking doors. Doesn't really say what it's good for. I guess this is best for... Well, it also says that this can break doors. I guess... hammers... What are hammers useful? I guess in construction. Well, let's go ahead and use a pick now. We just want to get a lot of stone and wood and start building stuff. I think I'm going to make a small constructed base area because I do want to show you some of the base building stuff in the game. There is a little bit of customizable stuff there, which I think is rather cool. Okay, let's go over to this thing. We will put the pickaxe in our secondary, and suddenly we're miners. Survival shotgun. That's not mine, right? Oh no, that was the one that I left from before. The one thing I do find a little bit confusing is sometimes the pixel art seems to be of different resolutions or sizes. It doesn't really bother me. Honestly, I kind of like it now that I look at it. A lot of people in chat have had kind of I don't know, what do you think? I kind of go with my gut here. I like it, but then maybe after about an hour of play, there are a few things that I think are a little bit small and less readable. But I kind of like it that not everything has this super crunchy pixel art style also. And that it has, because, you know, a lot of games just kind of fall into that trap of just let's make everything into pixel art. And then it becomes this kind of pixel vomit. This is a clearly distinct and different type of vibe graphically from a lot of the games that we've covered, which I think is pretty cool. I do like that. And I'm not just saying that to say that I like something. I mean, it did attract me in a similar way to Zomboid. I think Zomboid's aesthetic is totally different. So are we able to manage the inventory? We're blowing up our gun, everyone. Let me just get the gun balloon ready. Now, this is a feature of, say, for example, airsoft. I didn't even know that this existed. Yes, I didn't have an airsoft gun as a child. I wasn't allowed to. Mom wouldn't let us. It wasn't a very good childhood. Maybe I could get one now, just to be a nuisance to my neighbors. Anyway. No, my neighbors shoot airsoft guns at my door sometimes. It's kind of annoying. But honestly, I'm not even in that room. You can't manage people, guys. You can't manage people. I'm living with it. I feel bad. We gotta get some sort of water going on, though. Let's go ahead and... build. Campfire. We have the required materials. Okay, so now we can get into the fascinating building. Let's defend the front of Walmart because, as an American, I think that Walmart is a place worth defending. Let's go ahead and place that right there. We will start the build, and then, yeah, very cool. Hang on, can I do this without shooting my gun? Let me just holster this. Whoops-a-daisy, there we go. H for holster. Why does he take his gun back out when he spots a fire? Oh, there we go. Whoops, I just had to hold down F, my bad. The Foley effects, incredible right there. Fuel management, there we go. Okay, so now how do we actually light the fire? Let's go in and figure that out. Give me a second. Okay, I have overcome my streamer blindness, and I can now see that the Q for ignite is there. We have no ignition. Use an item with the ignition. Oh. Sticks and bark. Okay, there we go. So let's go back and get some sticks and bark. At least the game is teaching us how to play it as we play it, you know? So many games just leave you like, well, figure it out. Now, it said sticks, plural, so we'll get a lot of it. Sticks and bark. As an American, indeed. Seal for deity. No ignition. Wait a minute. I got it, though. I got the stuff. I got the stuff you asked for. I got sticks. I got bark. I did all the things I was supposed to. Why am I not allowed to do it? Let's put them into the fuel management. Maybe that will change lives. No? Okay, we still have no ignition. Did I fully read the text, or is there something that I missed? Craft an item. Oh, we have to craft an item with the sticks and barks. That is a little bit confusing. Okay, well, let's just grab more, and then we'll craft the item. I guess I could still use those ones for extra fuel because we have plenty of them. Let's go back. That's kind of a Neo Scavenger vibe. Once you figure out the Neo Scavenger crafting system, it's very cool, and you can do a lot with a little. Log fire tool. Okay, very cool. So 1 bark and 1 stick. Lies, we didn't need stick. We needed wood and stick. Or bark and stick, rather. Very cool, which just looks like a turd. Yeah, let's get more of them ready, because we'll probably need them, and they really don't take up much space in our inventory. Neum. Craft. Craft. I've never done this in real life. I think I've gone camping, but we never made a... We never had a... Oh, no, they don't stack. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Well, maybe we'll leave 1 extra in our inventory. Isn't knowledge cool, guys? Oh, I could even use the ones on the ground. See, that's very cool when the game lets you use the stuff on the ground, too. The nearby vicinity. Okay, there we go. And every day isn't completely awful anymore. And I have bodily warmth. And I'm not afraid of my own death. I was just relating to chat the story about how I ate beets, like a lot of beets for the first time, and everything that departed my digestive system and my excretory system was red. I thought I was going to die for a couple of days. Oh, barbecue is available? Oh, we haven't really found our own food, and we are beginning to run out of food. Okay, we could rely on Walmart for food as normal Americans. However, I think that we should probably do a little bit of, like, finding our own food, because we can't just rely on the system for everything else, right? I mean, we got to get prepped. We're buying canned foods, but we're saving the canned foods for the day when it all ends. Oh, I have run out of flashlight battery. That is unfortunate. Oh, that is not good. Can I put it directly over that? No, I need to unequip. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure that I'm out of battery here, right? Hang on a second. Let's unequip that. Unequip. Power consuming power. Power. There we go. Remove battery. So what is this battery got? Okay, so this battery is now doo-doo. We remove the battery. We remove yet another battery. How sad for the battery to just be useless. We need more batteries in Walmart. The reason we've been defending Walmart the whole time. So let's go ahead and get that. Honestly, I mean, I'm a bum. I had my flashlight on for the entire day. I deserve this. Now I'm fumbling around Walmart. I do like the fact that the game is kind of dark and hard to see, though. They did that right. Whatever is the darkness level. Without me turning up my monitor light like a schmuck. You know. Eat books to gain their knowledge life hack. I thought we gained entertainment by eating books. It sounds like someone's in here. There were batteries in here, though, right, guys? I'm finding this game to be a little bit like survival horror, too. You know that when you first played Project Zomboid and you were still scared by the sound of the strings rising when a zombie popped out? I'm getting that kind of vibe here. I'm also going to say one thing that I don't think I've said at all that I really like here is the Foley effects and the sound effects. Sounds have been done really subtly and really well in this game. Even just the pitter-patter of footsteps. I'm going to say 2 things that are good for every bad thing I say. But honestly, I should be saying, like, 6 or 7 or 8 good things. That is to say, at times I find myself to be overly critical and cringe. Oh, look, different brands of batteries? What will they think of next? Oh, no, this one is not available. Wait, wasn't it AA battery? Oh, we took C cells. My bad. Need to go back and find these batteries. Okay, you know, I could look for batteries all day, but I honestly cannot see the batteries. There was totally a battery in here the other day. Don't you remember? Cheap mask. Whatever. Okay, let's just get out. Maybe we'll come back in the morning when we have light, because I genuinely cannot see, and I am troubled by this. Either that or we'll just do it total stealth in the night. 9-volt, yeah, only a 9-volt battery. Man, what a buzzkill. Okay, let's go find some enemies, hunt some people, try to gain some experience, get some stuff. Well, we didn't find batteries, but morning is approaching, and we are getting this warm environment moodlet from being here. Although I find this to probably be slightly inaccurate. Body temperature is rising. Body temp increase per second 30. I should be basically at the temperature of the sun by now, if this is true. 32.01 degrees Fahrenheit is a lot for your body to be rising per second. But we do fortunately see that. Or is it just warm out? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's a thing. Is it turning? Did it turn a different color? No. All right, I'm going to repump my gun for a moment. And in the meantime, we are going to start getting a base set up right now. Because until we really decide what to do next, I think it would be kind of a cool thing to see in the story. I mean, we do have scripted events like that, and we could be trying to get off the island. But I think it would be more interesting if we did. Well, we have a campfire already. We could get a cooking hob, but I haven't found 4 iron tubes. So I'm thinking the next thing we could build is maybe a workbench. See what we get from that. Because we do have all of these other constructions that we could try. Wood, animal, fur. Hey, Royal with Cheese. What's up, dude? How are you doing? You should definitely try this game if you have not. For the 15 months, Jesus. How's your stuff going in Zomboid? I would definitely recommend this game to someone like you. I think it would be very cool. Play it. Or else. Or else you might not like it. Anyway, simple workbench, energy cost 50, construction time. We could do this, is going to be a long time, but we need the wood and the rock and the stone hammer that I dropped off over there. I could just grab back, I suppose. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a simple workbench. Nothing like earning it yourself, as Dad used to say. When we would ask for food at night and dinner. Of course, I'm kidding. I'm not recovering from a traumatic childhood of parental abuse. I'm just being facetious. Isn't it funny how things... what comes out when we're standing in front of Walmart? What traumatic past experiences we begin to awaken from our... Never mind, we'll just leave that there with out of context. Let's go ahead and take the wood. Oh my gosh, look, the wood is just stacking on itself so in such a crazy way. Surprisingly, I'm still able to run around. Is this draining my stamina faster than it would have otherwise? It doesn't seem... I can carry around quite a lot with me. I gotta say this, though. I hate it when in games you always just find yourself over-encumbered in like 2 or 3 seconds. Because I find that as a new player, I do struggle to manage the inventory. And right here... Okay, 13.3 plus, I guess 17 is our... Yeah, I still can't fully see that, though. That would be nice. There we go. I have overcome my traumatic experiences. And now I am ready to smash the rocks. Good. Adding the rocks to the inventory. Now we have lots of rocks. Good. We might need a couple more plant fibers. There is something very rewarding about it when you can finally craft everything from the most minuscule and basic of components. Now, what is this? Niter ore. Oh, wow. So we've actually got other elements in the game, too. Just regular rocks. I find that very satisfying. I feel like I'd more deeply understand the game when I can get into the crafting. And let me tell you, it was not difficult here. I would say that every time that I've paused the VOD where there's a fade, it's taken me maximum 1 to 2 minutes to figure out what I'm missing in the game. Okay, now I am just running for no reason. That is a classic Zomboid player move. Might check it out. Heck yeah, I hope you do, man. As a child, I also... Well, maybe this is not so ironic. I've met a lot of people recently who are like, yeah, I forage for food. I'm like, what is this? A lot of people who hate social media, I tell them that I'm a YouTuber, and then they try to get me to forage for food with them. Honestly, might join them one of these days. It sounds like a great time. I'm not getting the warm environment moodlet nearby the, Oh, this thirst. I don't want my thirst to go down. I've heard that very, very bad things happen if your thirst drops. Oh, we might find out what happens. Is there any remaining water in these water bottles? That one looks like it might be full. No, it's not. It's not. I stand very corrected. I like these sprites, though. They're fantastic. I mean, we may not have any Sprite in here, but... I wish we had found a Sprite. Oh, no, there are cans of Coke. It's like the guy who's surrounded by food is dying of thirst. Fortunately, Walmart had all that I needed in the apocalypse. Does it have a name on it? Ooh, frying pan. Kind of getting a PUBG vibe here, too. You know, like I said before, yeah, this game seems to be combining every good system from every survival game that we've seen. Or, like, a lot of elements of that kind of thing. I'm not saying that, like, it's... Like, because it clearly has its own distinctively different flavor. But I think it's doing it pretty well. Speed thermal 10. Is this one better? Defense 60%. Okay, this shoe is much better. We have a Kevlar shoe. Very cool. Is this torso? This one is not rainproof, but 35% defense. I guess we should really be combining these for the best combined defense. But the cape is indeed rainproof, so I'm assuming that that is keeping out the rain from the rest of the body. What is this? Riot suit head. Oh, this is much better than what we had before. Surprisingly, that's not rainproof, though. It's almost as if left click and right click are reversed in this game, too. I keep clicking things a little bit wrong. Defense 80%. Storage space 6x2. Oh, cool. Wait a minute, 8x5. Have I even begun to use this? Wait a minute, do I have storage space? Oh, this is very cool. I didn't even notice this. I have not even been storing things inside of my storage things. That is very cool. Oh, wow. I can't believe I didn't even see that before. Oh my gosh. I love this game even more now. This is like Neo Scavenger, where, don't you remember in Neo Scavenger when you had to manage the gum in your pocket? Honestly, very cool. I wish Zomboid would take up this type of inventory system. Or something, perhaps they are trying to innovate more. Not to say that I don't like that about Zomboid. Let's put all of the random stuff that we don't need into our Kevlar vest. This is very cool. Wow, wow. Oh my gosh. I hope I can still access it as an inventory, though, when it's there. Oh my gosh, look at all of the extra space we have for activities. Although, I would like it if that were visible in some way. What happens if I open up two of them at once? Okay, it does replace the other one. And look at the things I had in my inventory. Jeez. I like this game about 20 times more than I did 3 seconds ago. Guys, how often does it happen during the stream that I like it more at the end than at the beginning? This keeps growing on me a lot. Wow, very exciting. Let's see if we can access the bullets from within our vest. 25? Because there are some items that I don't find myself using. It appears as if I can. Very, very good. One thing I like about these types of games, or, I mean, I don't know, I kind of consider these... I don't have a real job, is what I'm trying to say. And so I find that the more... I'm finding this game really accessible. I might not have said that immediately, but yeah. Like, the more I get into it, the more I want to know. Oh, shoot. We are... Wait a minute. No, we're not out of ammo. Am I unable to access it in my vest? Okay. Perhaps I am a dingus. Hang on a second. I'm just going to hop over these two walls, look back through my vest for stuff, and then... open. The bullets were in there, so if I bring that back out into my inventory, and then so I do need them in my inventory. Okay, that would be nice if I could do that. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I don't know. But at least it tells me that they are there. Okay, this guy is going like serpentine on me. So let's find out, does the traffic cone defend the head? Unfortunately, a traffic cone does not make for a very good helmet, as it was tested in the military. For years, they suspected it might make a better alternative to Kevlar. Or what is in helmets? I don't know how they compose these things. Do I have a moist meter? Is that part of the package here? Honestly don't know. Although I'm finding that my hunger and thirst go down pretty fast. Some people find the running animations funny. A lot of people were saying they thought it was like a Flash game. I too do think it's like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and test one other thing. Oh, that's curious. You can't back up into... Oh, no, you can back up over a wall. Never mind. Didn't know. Didn't know. I just keep... okay, we have taken, like, the true morbid obesity build. We are unable to... Expired... How does cola expire? I think I took weak stomach. Didn't I take weak stomach? Or maybe that was my last character. I'm not chancing it. I don't want to die over a bad can of Coca-Cola in the middle of the zombie apocalypse, guys. Oh my god. Oh, I can't say moist meter because Charlie said it. Fair. Moistness. Yeah, no one will ever be moist without thinking of critical again. Oh my god. Drama alert. Yeah, it is kind of funny, though, that he has, like, coined that now. Let's go ahead. I think all of these water bottles are empty. Very sad. Very sad. Honestly, even expired cola, I think, would be fine. Finding the weather to be quite good, though. Okay, did I ever do any building like I said I would? So we had the stone axe. Let's put that down. Put that down. Put that down on the ground. Skill tree build. Cooking. Stone hammer. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft another stone hammer again. Well, at least get this building out. Go back. Back into my cave. My big box store cave. Crafting another stone hammer. Wood. I need a little bit of wood. 31 rock. Where's my... Oh, no, I put all my rocks in my pockets. This is a little bit... it would be nice if I could quickly access a lot of that stuff, because then I have to go back into my pocket, take back out the rocks, put them into my main inventory, go back to the crafting menu. I do like the way it's done in Neo, but here I would like it if that were just... It's a little bit tricky to have to put the stuff into the crafting. I guess it makes me understand it a little bit better, but I think it would be equally fine if we could just craft it without having to put them in. I can't really decide on that, honestly, though. Like, sometimes it's nice to have the extra step. It makes you understand it a little bit more, but sometimes it does feel a little bit like a chore. Maybe if they change the effects, it still feels a little bit like a chore to go through the inventory. And I think considering how good the rest of the sound effects are in this game, I don't know. There's so many impressive things I love. Place. There we go. Start build. There we go. The sound of a bouncing rubber ball. Maybe that one Foley effect does kind of get me out of it. Okay, so crafting. How is it necessarily different what we can craft here? Okay, so we have a grapple, too. Iron plates. We had some of those coming up, right? A little tedious. The dev has addressed it as a feature. It might get touched on some of the other key systems. Oh, really? Yeah, I am finding the building slightly tedious, but I think as I get better at it, I generally have a very short attention span. I'm not going to lie. It is unfortunate. Copper wire. We did have a lot of that stuff in there. I wonder if we could disassemble it. I'm just finding it very intuitive to do the crafting in this game. It doesn't seem that difficult. generally speaking, I'm finding myself asking chat a lot more questions. Let's go ahead and see. Can we, like... Nah, not really. Okay, I guess we'll go out and see if we could go get some more ores. But I already have a solution cooked up for what I'm going to do. I'm going to return to the ores and then do some mining. We've kind of got Minecraft in this game, too. Okay, so there's even more to it. Another thing that I'm liking is the world seems to be, like, very nicely divided up into squares. You know I love a good square, chat. Because I am one. Can I take apart the empty shelves? Ooh, haven't done too much environment destruction yet. But yeah, I mean, it does seem as though there's a lot of things that are destructible. How did you get there? This isn't even a zombie. This is just a normal person who hangs out outside of Walmart. I see this very often at Walmart, actually. Come to think of it. Oh, God. Oh, I had the pickaxe in my hand. Wow. I didn't realize that. I'm going back to the rocks. Never mind. Ah, la la la. We're looking for iron ore. Let's go ahead and see what kinds of ores there are. That's Fred. Don't mind him. He's drunk. Oh, God. So what kind of ore is this? Niter ore. So what does that yield? I'm guessing saltpeter. Oh, interesting. There seems to be a whole sort of iron ore, just an iron ore node there in the middle of civilization. Oh God, it's a bear. I told you that this would happen at the beginning of the stream, and I'm surprised it didn't happen yet. I'm entering VATS unless if I get killed by the bear. Okay, we knew this would happen at some point. The bear is no more. Thank God, because that really could have been bad. Oh, food for days. That was practically on script. Okay, let's take it apart with the fire axe. There we go. And we have a bear. Bob's your uncle. We're going to use the meat. We're able to eat raw meat, everyone. Surprisingly, that raises my hydration. I've never eaten raw meat. Have I? I do love a good rare burger, I gotta be honest. Like, it's a risk, but it's usually worth it, you know? Except that I haven't had anything really bad happen. I keep telling you about all my medical problems this stream. Self-inflicted. Alright, okay, I guess I'm just going to eat meat to survive now. I'm loving it. Oh my God, this is great. You know, the real feeling that I'm getting from this game is one of combining Neo Scavenger and Project Zomboid. What did I say at the beginning? I'm liking it. Like, amazed at how much I like this. Might even come back and play some more. Tomorrow when I'm supposed to be working. Oh, wait a minute. I make video game videos for my job. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. Fantastic. We'll just do this and call it work. Awesome. All right. Hang on a second. Let's sort. We have just meat everywhere in our inventory. I guess we could store all of this stuff. I get a little bit of a Rust vibe, too. Was it Bear Grylls? Fortunately. Well, let's go ahead and we'll do some barbecuing as well. So are we able to just barbecue the meat? Just put it right over. I guess we put it on a... Oh, that is very fun. How long does the barbecue occur for? Looks like it's well cooked. Okay. Oh, no. I put it on for slightly too long. Was it when I slightly looked away for half a second? All right. I wasn't looking perfectly the whole time. Oh, no. I have been smackledorfed. Hang on a second. I'm going to need to make another fire. Oh. Log fire tool. There we go. I'm finding this extremely intuitive, guys. Put out barbecue. Okay, whoops, there we go. I just wish that Q and Z... I don't have Q and Z memorized, apparently, on my keyboard. Okay, so I'm going to need to keep an eye out on this. There we go. Okay, it's ready. Okay, so there is... Oh, I love that. Like a subtle moment when you need to take the meat off of the place. Does it do any better if we expire time 3 days? Huh. Kind of funny. Well, more meat for me. I'm surprised that the cooked one doesn't... I mean, I don't really know about meat and hydration. The more you know. What else could we do? Grappling hook. Quickly grab objects. There seem to be all these other cool mechanics and systems in this game. All right, we've done enough crafting for a while. Let's kind of move out and see what else there is to explore. I think I've done enough of that. We might need more materials and things to survive. We have tons of meat, so we'll be able to get around the world without any trouble, without ever running out of energy either. I could take my items with me, but what if we find something out there in the vast amazingness of the world? Let's go ahead and find out. Okay, new quest. We haven't really explored much of the further story, though I feel as though I've shown off a lot of what's in the game. A story event, there's some scripting stuff. I've basically given you all my thoughts. Let's go ahead and just try to explore something new now. Normally I would faceplant into danger, and I am surprised that I did not have a harder time during this VOD, honestly, because we played it a lot yesterday. You can play this game, and if you're going too fast, and if you're not thinking about it, you're going to die a lot. And you're not going to have as much fun. So again, I kind of second what I said at the beginning. You really need to be playing slow and thoughtfully and methodically in order to enjoy this game. It's not, although it has a lot of action elements, I don't really think of this as an action game. I think of it more as an RPG, really more like Neo Scavenger in the pace that you should play it. Kind of play it like a turn-based game. I don't know. I'm getting more enjoyment out of it today when I'm playing it like this. But we are going to see if we can faceplant into disaster or some other form of self-destruction here by going to the boat. There's supposed to be something at the boat that gets us off the island. Maybe the boat itself. I'm not honestly sure. Is my gun deflating? Did I do that? But hopefully it will be morning so that I can see what's around me by the time that I get there. So I think we're just going to trek across the map now, and if anything interesting comes up, we will stop, but I also cannot run. I'm just going to continue consuming the vast amounts of meat in my inventory in order to save face, and I will probably stop running, but yes, let's go on. Okay, after a visit into the vast existential despair that I am experiencing on a constant basis, we seem to have wandered into a patch of radiation, which is necessitating that I should run at top speed again through the map. It looks like we're near the end of the radiation thing. I can't really tell if this is doing any long-term damage to my health, but honestly, walking through a field full of radiation with a mask on seems to be a very good idea, as I'm now understanding the importance of my mask stat. And I've given up only maybe 8% of my mask's health. So, yet even another mechanic. Honestly, I don't think we've even had enough time to get through the whole game and all of its mechanics. Like, there's still so much to be seen. And I feel like a mere meerkat because I was unable to show all of the game systems. I didn't know that that enemy would explode on me. What does this mean? That my legs are... Wait, hang on a second. I am not expecting this many zombies at once. Come on. Oh, you are one of the ones that explode, aren't you? There seems to be a great enemy variety, too. I've hardly even gotten to all of the enemies in the game. Man, our guns are super overpowered because of the stats that we took, although I am now running out of bullets. I've been very sparing with ammo since I started this playthrough, but we are about to run out of all of our ammunition, so I am probably going to switch to some of the, like, more meager guns. Yeah, let's use this so that we can swap out again before it... Okay, here come worse things. Wow, look at that. I'm just kind of booking it across the map, though. There is... It seems as though there's a lot I could explore. How far off are we again? Okay, it looks like we've got a gun shop, too. Man, now it's coming to mind just how much stuff there is, too. Like, there were shops and traders and things that we could have gotten to. I just skipped over. There is a lot of content here. It's not even just what I showed in the video. Just so you know. You're just getting a small taste. These enemies are coming out in groups, too. It's kind of... I don't want to say realistic, but I think it's cinematic the way that they come out of... I could go into VATS, but it just feels good to aim in this game, too. It does. It feels cinematic the way that they come out of stuff. Hang on a moment. Oh, that was interesting. Before, I could just slowly walk away from enemies, then I would be fine. It seems here I can't always do that. Oh yeah, Bloom is really killing me there. Alright, I'm just gonna get a train of zombies and we'll make our way to the boat. Okay, we've found a gun shop. This is... I mean, it's labeled awfully... like, clearly. But there doesn't seem to be... Is anyone even running this place? Let's just check for an NPC, because I'm wondering if there's gonna be a crazy guy in there. Why would we need any money? Oh, or is it just that they're free? I don't need to buy them? Why was it labeled separately, though? Okay, yeah, let's figure this out. Do we have... Jesus Christ! M249 machine gun, ammunition capacity 45. Okay, so we've got... This is insane. Okay, this is great. We're set. Oh, man. Wow, I didn't realize that there was so much in this game. Hang on a second. I'm going for it. I think we've got only what's left on the belt. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Jesus. This is very good. Okay, never mind. I take it back. This is an action game. That's so cool. Holy cow. This is like when you remember the sense of excitement you had? I didn't even plan this spectacle, but it just came into the VOD. Jesus Christ. There's a deer in... Nah, there's no longer a deer in here. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I have another idea. Rimshot.wav. Okay, well, we're out of that, basically. I mean, 21 left. That's not very good. We have a vector in here, for God's sake. Do we have any bullets around? Where would we get the bullets? I guess check the crates, right? Oh my gosh. I mean, there's not that much in there. I'm trying to figure out where we're going to find this, because I imagine when we get to the boat, there's going to be some other event, and we're going to have to, well, do a lot more. Let's try to find whatever is the... honestly, whatever is the most ammunition we have. We have a Negan weapon. My gosh. Look at that. Ruger, mace bat. This is cool. Wow, there seems to be a great variety of weapons here, too. I'm wondering if are there, like, flamethrowers in this game? One might think. 7.62. We did have some 7.62 ammo on us, didn't we? The shotgun is kind of cool. I do believe we have some of the settings set up for a shotgun. I'm just going to look through here. Log fire tool. Let's just throw that into the inventory. Now, I did take the character with the gunplay, so let's stay with it. Okay, my interest has refreshed again. How do we get in here? There we go. Search. Aggressive vector. I think the other vector had better attachments on it. Can we unload it, though? Let's just see if that's available. It's got to be available in the inventory, right? Yeah. Clear ammo or repair with weapon parts. Repair, disassemble. We could also disassemble and assemble it. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, let's put that... we can even flip the magazine. That's very cool. MK47. We do have 13... Oh, we might use that in replacement for our... Man, I love it when I can't even carry everything because there's just simply too much stuff in the game to go around. Let me eat the rest of the meat and then just declare that at the end, because whatever happens next, I'm going to die. I'm planning it. I'm planning a climactic exit. You know. Eat this food. Let's use our med kit. He's up everything, probably against our better judgment. Thank God, man, the raw meat eating ability is very powerful. And you'd be okay without it, but it is kind of a funny one. Okay. 22 LR. Oh, wait a minute. Do these take two different ammo types? What I picked? Maybe. I don't want to get rid of anything. I love all my stuff. I'll open this. Okay, I'll put the meat in my shirt pocket. Have I sold this game enough to you? I'm putting meat in my shirt pocket. I'm having a great time, guys. I'm saying all that unironically. Some people think that I'm lying when I say that I'm like, oh, he doesn't really like it. No, I love it. I love putting meat into my shirt pocket in games. I think it's an amazing feature. Okay, let's go ahead and sort that, and then we can fit more guns in our Here we go. Search inspected. Here we go. Let's put la 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 la. Why can I not bring that into my inventory though? Oh, there we go. For some reason I couldn't. Maybe a little minor thing. We have 2 vectors. Wait a minute. No, I don't need 2 vectors. Never mind. Never mind. Silly me. Okay, let's go back out. Wait, there's no extra magazine to remove. Didn't I just take out the magazine from the other one, though? Yeah, 22, 12 rounds. Hang on a second. Oh, do I need to actually combine that onto this one? Hang on a second. I'm just going to take this off for a moment. That's on the ground. Let me bring it back into my inventory. There is a little bit here, but I'm also just kind of a smooth brain. 22 LR, 22 LR. Okay, we will try putting the magazine over it. There we go, and it worked. Although we had some a moment ago in the other. Oh, I just didn't have it equipped. Whoops a daisy. Okay, let's put it back there and 1. Okay, good. I do have ammunition. Whatever. I'm going out with a bang anyway. Okay, we have made it to the boat of all places. Let's go to the boat because there seem to be more and more zombies gathering up. Although I genuinely don't know what's going to happen here. So I think for a thrilling finale, it would be good if at least something happened. I mean, why did... Look, we're in Florida again. Jeez. Hey, Snacks the Captain. Thank you very much for gifting the sub. To Insane Turbo 13. We're at the boat, everyone. Is there anything available at the boat? Start build. Oh, very cool. Wet clothes. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I'm getting wet from standing in the water. That is... Truly, all roads do lead to Florida. Campfire can restore body temperature. This is very cool. All right, I don't really have anything planned at this point. Oh, we found the boat. I guess this is like our ultimate goal. How much do we need for this, though? Why do we need 100 wood to put into the boat? Oh, I guess it really needs some work. Copper wire, iron tube. So this is really like the big quest. This is the king of all Skyrim side quests, so to speak. Water jet engine. I mean, I can see a lot of these things on it. We practically are building a whole new boat. Why don't we just put some flex tape on the boat? Honestly, I think... Okay, everyone, the protagonist is JonTron. Essentially, we're getting the Phil Swift treatment on this airboat. Oh, God. I don't know. I mean, I don't really want to kill this character. We have so many cool things. We found vectors. We found an AK-47. We have a lot of... We're kidded, man. I'm going to go out and just fight people because I wanted to give you some sort of spectacle at the end. But now I'm thinking to myself, this game is far more vast and expansive than I thought it would be. And I like it, and I didn't die when I was trying to play it, which usually I die, so now I feel somewhat precious about my save file. Genuinely, when I'm done with a lot of these playthroughs, I often find that, you know, I've played the game for 5 or 6 hours. A lot of them are in early access, and I tend to run out of content. But I do genuinely feel like we're just getting started here. I could authentically go through with a part 2 if there's enough interest. I am clearly interested enough. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Zed Zone, I'm liking this a lot. What are you guys thinking? Let's just have some closing thoughts on the game, because I did mean for this to be an overview. Although we have now found the next story element. I don't think we fully got through all the crafting and stuff, but, you know, I put meat into my pockets. This has been a full game. We haven't really done any sleeping, though. There's probably some things we have egregiously missed, which I would like to explore more. A lot of people are very interested. Again, I think $11.99 on Steam by the time that this VOD gets out. Once again, I did buy this on my own. Disclosure, I didn't receive a key. I bought it. But yeah, I think right now as we're streaming, it's like $1 off or something like that. Amazing. Amazing.